Fans are convinced David Dobrik is planning a comeback, the MTV Movie Awards shade Ellen DeGeneres, and Barack Obama does his best to not spill everything he knows about aliens. That's right folks, we've got ourselves a triple header news story for you all today, but first, if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. First things first, let's talk about Barack Obama's recent interview on the Late Late Show with James Corden. While appearing virtually from his home, the former president revealed that upon taking office in 2009, he did ask if there was a secret lab with alien information. Although he then said, when it comes to aliens, there's some things I just can't tell you on air. Although he couldn't flat out expose everything that the government is hiding in regards to aliens and UFOs, he did go on to say, when I came into office I asked, is there a lab somewhere where we're keeping the alien specimens and spaceship? They did a little bit of research and the answer is no, but what is true, and I'm actually being serious here, is there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. Adding, we can't explain how they moved, their trajectory, they did not have an easily explainable pattern. Now while he did say that there are people seriously investigating these videos, he didn't really have anything else to report. That being said, Global News just reported that a newly leaked video from the US Navy appeared to show a UFO diving into the ocean just off of the coast of San Diego back in 2019. So perhaps Donald Trump needs to be asked the same question about UFOs, because I have a strong feeling they were popping around more frequently, maybe during his time as president. This new footage shows a dark sphere flying over the ocean, moving rapidly across the screen before abruptly stopping and then just sinking into the water. Not only that, but the Pentagon has also confirmed that the footage was authentic and filmed by US Navy personnel. For now, those are all the details that we have for you on that, but in other news, let's talk more about the backlash and controversy that is unfolding from the MTV Awards. For the most part, Addison Rae seemed to steal the show in terms of headlines, but we really need to address the shadiness of their in memoriam segment. Instead of the usual way that this segment is done, where you pay tribute to those that we've lost this year, MTV went with an unscripted version where comedian Nikki Glaser would host some of the most salacious moments and public figures in reality television. As a parody-style montage of black and white images appeared behind her, she opened by saying, I'd now like to take a somber/awkward moment to acknowledge all that we've lost in the world of unscripted entertainment this year. The segment then went on to mock Ellen DeGeneres by displaying an image of her as the host read out the title, Ellen's Reign of Terror 2003 to 2021. Now obviously they are taking a second to shade Ellen after she just announced that her show would be coming to an end. In a recent confirmation to Variety, Ellen DeGeneres has said that her show will officially come to an end in 2022. Ellen has hosted the Ellen DeGeneres Show since 2003, which means it will have run for 19 seasons by the time that it's finished. For a very long time, Ellen's show was regarded as one of the top daytime talk shows and held a significant spot on the talk show landscape as a positive platform that often exposed internet sensations to an audience of millions at home. During an exclusive statement that she gave to The Hollywood Reporter, Ellen is quoted as saying, I was going to stop after season 16. That was going to be my last season and they wanted to sign for 4 more years and I said I'd sign for maybe 1. They were saying that there was no way to sign for 1. We can't do that with the affiliates and the stations need more of a commitment. So we settled on 3 more years and I knew that would be my last. That's been the plan all along. And everybody kept saying, even when I signed, that's going to be 19. Don't you want to just go to 20? It's a good number. So is 19. Now, as I mentioned earlier, all of this comes off the heels of what has been a series really of controversies for Ellen that even she says has destroyed her. Back in July, BuzzFeed News released a report detailing the allegations of a toxic workplace, which then prompted an internal investigation that led to the dismissal of some key executives on the show. The other issue was with Ellen's Be Kind mantra that was then flipped on its head after she too was exposed for being, less than kind in real life. Ellen opened her season 18 in September with a lengthy apology telling viewers that she had learned about things that had happened on her production that never should have happened. And then she would go on to affirm that she would be taking it very seriously and that she wanted to apologize to the people who were affected. That's why to me this in memoriam roasting was a little bit corny. Ellen is fully canceled at this point, and to keep harping on it like this at every event and every given moment is gonna get real old real fast. Now, speaking of people that have been more recently canceled, people are convinced that David Dobrik is mounting a comeback to YouTube in the near future. While Vlog Squad member Corinna Kopf was streaming, she announced that she would be doing his podcast in June.
If I might do David's podcast. Maybe.
Well, that's exciting. When?
In June, maybe.
And for the longest time, David was one of YouTube's top content creators with nearly 20 million subscribers. He became well known for his high energy, over-the-top pranks, and big giveaways. Although all of that began to unravel after allegation began to come out, not just against David, but other members of the Vlog Squad as well. Soon the public opinion of David Dobrik turned from love to hated really fast. After that, a lot of companies even severed ties with the YouTuber, and he lost hundreds of thousands of subscribers as a result. However, despite all of that, Corinna may have just teased a possible time frame for when we can expect David Dobrik to return, or at least attempt a return. What we want to know is how you all feel about this though, so make sure to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts. And while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled Japanese social media star exposed for extreme catfishing. Torboy35 Game says, this person just wanted to be a star, but there's so many simps in this world, so he wanted to show that men only like beautiful girls, but now he's more popular than before. It was a strange series of events, but hey, he definitely pranked a lot of simps, that's for sure. You got that right. J3 Finger says, that is just awesome, good for him. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments that are saying that's awesome. It's bizarre that this one is getting applauded because there's been lots of catfishes, but hey, I'm sure he'll take it. Tisha McDonald says, wow, he really went for it. He certainly did. Brenda the Cat Lover says, I feel like he wanted to do an experience to see what would happen if he made himself look like a young, beautiful girl. Because he probably wanted to prove people only get a following if they're attractive versus actually having talent. I mean, he kind of exposed that in a sense. I mean, given the fact that he was specifically like a motorsports influencer, I would say that also helped, but the fact that he made himself look like an attractive woman definitely is 90% of it. Matthew Tan says, what an amazing transformation. What an amazing transformation indeed. Actually, I'm happy that, he was at least truthful with it later and fully came out and said, yeah, this was exactly what I was planning on doing. I'm sorry that I did that, but like, this is who I am, and showed himself and was like proud of it. I don't know. We'll see if it works out for him. Hopefully it doesn't come around to bite him in the butt. But for now, guys, that's been today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.